Hi everyone, my name is Jyoti and I have more than 9 years of experience in software testing. So today I'm going to talk about some of the tips and tricks which you can follow to have better dev and tester collaboration. So before I jump into those tips and tricks, I would share about my first team meeting which I had as a intern in software testing. So what was so special in that meeting and how is it related to the topic which I'm going to discuss today? So in that team meeting, I saw that all the leads of the project, they were discussing how there are huge number of bugs in the feature which is being tested, and who are the developers with whom there are huge number of bugs. So what stuck me in that meeting was, okay, the number of bugs are really high, I can see that, but was there something which as a team one could have done to avoid these number of bugs? Second is why we were discussing developer, because whatever discussion you are having for a developer, with that there are so many new joinees, and they would form a picture or image of that developer which is not good. And I was sure that same kind of a meeting developers would also be having, and they too would be discussing that so and so tester, they are not raising a good quality of bugs, or there are some testers who raise false alarm, so on and so forth. So this is the kind of mindset of a dev versus tester I didn't like at that time. So I decided I am not going to fall into this trap of dev versus tester just to gain that extra point or extra appraisal. Rather, I'll focus on how can I improve this relationship so that I can learn from my peer developer, and developer can learn from me, and at the end we work in a collaboration and coordination mode, which would avoid working late night or working in weekend, and which can ensure that yes, this is the team or this is the pair whose feature, when it is released, there are very minimum bugs, because everybody knows that 100% testing is not possible, and everybody knows that you cannot take care of all the edge cases. There are some things which you learn over a period of product usage. So what are the things which I used to do to have that better bond with my peer developer? So first, during requirement analysis phase, if there were some use cases which I used to find out during my research or by my collaboration with the PM or sales team or support team, I used to tell the same to my developer so that even they can take care of it in their development. Second, once I have done my test case writing, I used to share those test cases with my developer so that they can also have a look at, okay, what are the areas which I am planning to test, and if there are any areas which I have missed, they could tell me, or if they have missed, they can see it from my test cases. Third is I always used to appreciate them in case the number of bugs which were found were very less, or if I used to see that the developer fixes the bug promptly. So there were some of the developers I had seen that, okay, I used to raise a bug for them, and in next few hours they used to resolve it and send it in my queue. And also, if the developer who was working in my project was in US team, so I used to make sure that, okay, I stay up in the night to make sure that in case he or she has any question with respect to the bug which I have found, I can clarify it then and there, rather waiting for a complete one day, because with this you are losing out onto the time. Okay, ultimately developer would fix it and would give you the bug, but then you'll have so much of a time crunch that you won't be able to pay that much of attention. And what else I used to do, like once I grew and I became a team lead, so if there were any new joinee or in a development team, I used to ensure that that developer knows in and out about the product, because we know that if somebody new joins in a team, it's bound that they'll miss out onto some of the corner cases or special cases or a flow. Okay, so I used to tell them, or I used to share the documents which I have created. So these are the things which I have followed to ensure better dev and tester collaboration. In fact, I have lots of friends into a development team, and it has happened many times that if I've asked them anything late in the night, or if they are stuck in some work, but when I have asked them any question or any favor, they have always helped me out, because when they required any detail, even I was available for them, and I ensure that their work is never stuck. And I have never talked uh, about a person while discussing the bug. I've always talked about, okay, this is the root cause, or these are the problems which we are seeing in the feature, not which is the developer who is responsible for this bug. And apart from this, small things, for example, like while opening a bug, I ensure that I give summary, I give a better description, steps to reproduce, log wherever possible. If the bugs are really hard to reproduce, so what I do, I keep a quick 5-10 minute sync with the developer, and I quickly go over the things. So yeah, these are small tips and tricks which you can follow to ensure better dev and tester collaboration. So by following this, you'll learn from them and they would learn from you, and it would be a better team environment. So apart from this, you can also refer to the 50 tips which Ajay has shared in his book What If, which talks about what are the things which you can do to improve better tester and programmer relationship. So do refer to those 50 items. They are really good. They talk about things like sharing the probable bugs with the developer, or how you can sync your break timing with the developer's break timing, just to create that bond. Okay, so thank you guys. Hope you liked the session, the tips and tricks which I shared. And yeah, bye. Have a great day ahead and stay safe. Thank you.